Go, let's go, let's go. All right, so let's go. All right, so I think I'm live now. So, yeah. Hello, everyone tuning in to this live. So, today we have a very important message for the rest of the Western Caribbean. There is a system that's currently in the Caribbean Sea, a bit west of the Windward Islands and a bit east of the ABC Islands currently. So we have a system there which is expected to continue to strengthen into a tropical storm or a TPC, PTC, I should say, potential tropical storm. And most of the Western Caribbean should be in monitor mode as we speak. So we have a few models that we want to take a look at, but that area which you see I circle right there, that is where the system is currently located right now. So my peeps, if you're in the Western Caribbean, you should be in monitor mode as we speak and continue to monitor the progress of this system. I will be here to monitor the progress of this system and I will be informing you guys as well. So I think you guys have seen the Met Service in Jamaica talking about this area, and I have been tracking this area for over a week now. But the only thing is that I did not come live here on YouTube. I basically go live on TikTok and talk about these things. But I am here now because um if it's of interest to most of the Caribbean, the Western Caribbean, I should say. So we're gonna take a few look on some other tracks as to what is expected of this system. So let's take a look at a few tracks. But firstly, let me go over to the National Hurricane Center. So let's share this on screen. So this is the system which is in the Western Caribbean. It has a 80% chance currently. So as of 7 o'clock Jamaica time, they updated this system. So it's in the Caribbean Sea, Invest 98L. A tropical wave located over the eastern Caribbean Sea is producing a concentrated areas of showers and thunderstorms, primarily east of the wave axis. The system is moving westward at about 15 to 20 miles towards the central Caribbean Sea and is expected to slow down over the next few days. So yesterday this was moving about 20 to 25 miles per hour. All right, so it has slowed down a bit. It has been impacted by some wind shear. We're going to look at that as well. Environmental conditions are forecast to become more conducive for development, and a tropical depression or storm is likely to form over the next few days. Regardless of development, heavy rainfall and gusty winds are subsiding for the Windward and Leeward Islands this morning, but could begin over portions of the ABC Islands during the next couple of days. For more information on this system, including gale warnings, please see high sea forecast issued by the National Weather Service. Okay, so for the next 48 hours has a medium percent chance 50%, and for the next 7 days high 80%. So peeps, things are getting a bit more crazy in the Western Caribbean as we speak. All right, so I would want you guys to be in monitor mode if you're living in either ABC Islands, Dominica Republic, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Cayman, Nicaragua, Honduras, Belize, Cuba, and Bahamas and Turks and Caicos as well, and as far up in Florida as well. So I want you guys to be in monitor mode because primarily the Western Caribbean, I should say, because this is getting a bit more serious. It's at about 80% chance. So might see a potential tropical cyclone later on today or tomorrow, based on if this system continues to develop more, which we expect it to develop more. As I said earlier, it's been impacted by some wind shear. We'll take a look at that shortly. Sorry. So if you're living here in the Caribbean, Western Caribbean, you should continue to monitor the progress of this system. As I said previously, I've been watching this for over a week now as it came off the coast of Africa. As it came off the coast of Africa over here, I've been watching its progress from over here, which you will see I highlight on screen there. So you have been monitoring this for over a week now, peeps, and now is the craziest time. It's now in the Western Caribbean. It's in the Caribbean Sea. So we're gonna take a look at the tracks and stuff. So let's put that on screen. So first track I want to look at will be the Euro model. First, that's the track I want to look at. So let me put it on screen so you guys can see it. So let's share this tab. We're gonna look at the 00Z run first. So let's go. So this is the 00Z for the Euro run this morning. So let's zoom in here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So this is the area right here. All right, let's go. Hold on. I made a blunder right there, peeps. Just give me some time. Let me get it back on screen. I want to circle the area which I am talking about. Right here. The system is right here. If you see these convection, you see the yellow, you see a shade of red in there, and you see some greens. The red and the yellow represents a whole bunch of showers there. And we're gonna continue to move forward with this model. So let's go. All right, so it's expected to slow down in the middle portions of the Western Caribbean sometime midweek. As you can see there, you were showing that it's a depression south of Hispaniola there, lingering for days, pushing a bit more west across southern side of Jamaica there as a tropical storm. And it's expected to continue there and strengthen as it moves away from Jamaica, heading down near to Central America there, right about Nicaragua, Honduras area right there, and it's strengthening to a Category 2 hurricane there. And then it do a loop. This is crazy. If this euro is definitely, well, if the euro is right, it's going to swing. It's going to go a bit southwest away from us, and then it do a loop and swing northeast. That's about a category 4 right there. We're looking at cat 3, cat 4 right there, a bit west of Jamaica there. If this do verify, and look at that, swinging across sections of Haiti. But right now, peeps, is uncertain as to where this system might go. It's really uncertain where this system might go. But based on the euro run, the euro is showing that it's going gonna be lingering in the Caribbean for days on top of days. Let's check the date. So it should be lingering from tomorrow. That would be Tuesday. It should be lingering a bit south and a bit, well, it will impact ABC Islands. Let's put that out there. It will impact ABC Islands and bring across some shores across that area. Puerto Rico will pick up some shores as well, but it's gonna be lingering from both Tuesday there in the Western Caribbean, a bit south of Dominica Republic as well, and impact ABC Islands. So we will be expecting Jamaica to be picking up some showers from this a bit late Wednesday into early Thursday. So late Wednesday into early Thursday, it should be impacting Jamaica, bringing across some showers across most areas there if the euro is correct. And as it strengthens into a hurricane, into a tropical storm, you can see it moving away from Jamaica and entering down into sections of Central America. I could say a bit east of Honduras, Nicaragua strength into a Cat 2 there, and then it's strength into a Category 3 as it makes a loop and moving northeast, heading back near to the western side of the island, passing over sections of Cayman there, as well as a Category 4, almost a Cat 5, and swing across Cuba. If that is right based on the euro, that will be devastating. Hopefully not. So we're gonna take a look at another model, but it's depending on how quick it strengthens. But the euro Iran is not showing that at this time. It's just showing that it might become a tropical storm a bit south of Jamaica and then head a bit southwest down there into Nicaragua. That would be near to Central America, I should say, and US Nicaragua, and then do a loop, northeast loop. Let's see if that one will verify. All right, let's look at another run. So, peeps, I'm hoping y'all taking this pretty serious, you know. All right, we would like to take a look on the Canadian model, and let's see. It's getting pretty interesting, peeps. It's getting pretty interesting. So I do whether on TikTok and Rhyme Nation as well. So you can search me up. I think my account is about 17,000 members on that page. So let's go. All right. So this is a Canadian model now we're looking at. Canadian model is showing that the system will be lingering in the Western Caribbean, primarily south of Dominica Republic. It will impact ABC Islands. Don't forget the ABC Islands there. So based on what we're looking at right here, we see that the Canadian model bringing a bit more north near to Jamaica there as a depression. As it moves away, it starts to strengthen a bit, and Canadian model having it going down near to Central America, Belize as well. That would be Belize is in the Caribbean. So Central America would be Nicaragua, Honduras, and sections of Mexico, Guatemala, El Salvador. You pick up some shores from that, and then you do a loop, northeast loop, a bit more west away from Cayman this time, and across Cuba. So there is a tropical storm still. Well, the Canadian man having it doing a loop as a tropical storm. Let's see if that one will verify and then push across section to Cuba, near Florida, and northern central to northern Bahamas. We'll pick up some shores from that as well. So let's see if that will verify. But depending on how quick it develops, that's the thing. Because in the Caribbean, the sea surface temperature is pretty much warm. And the oceanic content is a bit it is conducive right now as well. So the waters down, the warmness of the waters is pretty much far down, about 600 to 700 meters or something like that. It's pretty much warm way down in the sea, trust me. So this is the icon model. So the icon model having the shore, having the system bringing across some shores across ABC Islands and Dominica Republic, or rather Hispaniola, and strengthening to a storm right there. Yes, tropical storm right there. Yep. Where but the icon having its tall, right a bit south of south east of Jamaica, and a bit south of Haiti there as well. So it would rather be more south of Haiti as a tropical storm. So we don't know exactly where the system will go. It could develop quickly, and based on the oceanic content, also the sea surface temperature, it could do some rapid intensification process and upwelling, and just swing up north here, or we will continue this path and then do a loop like this, or it could even swing up across Jamaica here. Nobody knows where the system will go. As soon as I get some more information in terms of the track to where the system will go, I'll keep you guys posted. But if you're living in the Western Caribbean, that would include Puerto Rico, Hispaniola, Jamaica, Cuba, Cayman, Belize, and far as Central America, Honduras, Nicaragua, and Mexico as well. You guys should be in monitor mode as well, because we don't know exactly where the system will go, and the system could blow up in space of a day or so or less. It could blow up. It could blow up In terms of what's currently happening in the seas there, the sea surface temperature is pretty much warm. So it could blow up in no time and become a strong hurricane. So we have to be in monitor mode, peeps. It's really serious. All right, so let's take a look at another model. I would preferably look on the GFS run for today, and then we look on the oceanic content. Also, we would take a look at the sea surface temperatures as well. So let's look at the latest GFS run. That would be the 06Z run for today. All right, so we're gonna take a look at that right now. So I want you guys to take this thing pretty serious. All right, so based on the GFS now, the GFS having this thing as a depression right here. But let's see which model will be right or which model will be wrong. We're hoping that all the models will be wrong, that the system goes into the Gulf. But I don't think that it will go that far. But definitely, we will see a hurricane from this system. So it could spin up real quick based on what the GFS is saying, which I kind of doubt that it will develop that fast and swing across Hispaniola. Make landfall in Hispaniola as a Category 1 hurricane, almost a Cat 2. If that does verify, that can cause flooding and really heavy gusty winds across Hispaniola there if that do verify. But it depends on how quick it develops and also the fronts coming off the United States. East Coast there, the fronts will actually could be a lifter for this system where it could dry it up north across Hispaniola. So depending on how quick the system develops and how quickly those fronts come off the east coast of the United States. So if that do happen, it will draw the system up more north. So let's see if that do verify. Over here on YouTube, I watch Mr. Weatherman, Brian Shields also. I get some really good information from him as well. He is one of the best, I would say, here on YouTube. So peeps living in the Western Caribbean should monitor the progress of this system. So let's see what happens later on. Let's see what happens later on today from the National Hurricane Center. If they put out a potential tropical cyclone for today or tomorrow and see if we get a track on the system, so we'll have a better idea and understanding where the system might go. All right, so we're gonna take a look at the East Ocean, not the East Ocean, not the oceanic content. We would take a look at the sea surface temperatures across the Western Caribbean. So let's put that on screen as well, so you guys can see it. All right, let's go. So the system is currently located about somewhere here, somewhere right here. The system is located. You will see me mark a line on screen there. So it's located somewhere about there currently. And then is expected to continue west into some 30, 31 degrees Celsius. That's pretty conducive, and that's about maybe 1 or 2 degrees above temperature at this time in the Western Caribbean. As you can see, it's about 30 degrees a bit south of Dominica Republic, could say Hispaniola, about 30, 31 degrees there, a bit south there. In and around Jamaica, you see about 31 degrees there. It's about 31 because I can see the shadings are a bit different around Jamaica here. So it's really conducive at this time. And the system is expected to slow down anywhere here midweek. So anywhere from about tomorrow into Tuesday, the system is expected to slow down across this area and do some upwelling and rapid intensification process based on the GFS. While the Euro having the system trad a bit like this, and then it do a loop like this across sections of Cayman and Cuba and impacting the most western side of Jamaica. While the Canadian model having the system going up like this near to Jamaica, going somewhere like this down here, and then it do a loop like this away from Cayman and go across Cuba and go across central, but well, another central and northern Bahamas and impacting sections of southern Florida there as well. We don't know exactly where this system might go. So this would be the Euro. I'm gonna put an E on it, and this would be the Canadian, a C. So this would be the Canadian, this will be the Euro. This would be the Euro run. So let's see if it develops here based on the GFS and swing across. This would be the GFS, which I doubt, but that could happen based on how fast the system develops and how quickly the fronts come off the United States and draw it up north. So the front would be like a lifter and pull the system up north. But this is really concerning, my peeps, and I hope you guys taking this thing pretty serious. It has now become a 80% chance in and around here, expected to slow down here to about here. I'm gonna put a circle here as well. So it's expected to slow down anywhere a bit south of Dominica Republic. This would be the middle portions of the Caribbean into sections at southern side of Jamaica. It could slow down and rapidly intensify and push north based on how fast the fronts are coming off in the United States as well to be a lifter for this system. So I hope you guys taking this thing seriously. I hope you hear me emphasizing on. I hope you guys are taking this thing serious because it is going to turn a hurricane. But after it turns a hurricane, where will it go? That is a thing. Nobody knows at this time. So I'm hoping the National Hurricane Center between today to tomorrow put a track on this system, which I expect this system to be a potential tropical cyclone between today to tomorrow as it continues to move more west into some more warmer waters. That would be about 30, 31 degrees. So by tomorrow, I think this should be a potential tropical cyclone. And we will have a track on that to have a better understanding as to where this system might go. So if you're living in the Western Caribbean, my peeps, please be in a monitor mode. That would be for Hispaniola, not to mention Puerto Rico as well. Puerto Rico should be in monitor mode, but I would rather say more like Hispaniola, Jamaica, Cuba, Cayman, Nicaragua, Honduras, Belize, sections of Mexico there as well. So, and even Bahamas should monitor this as well, and southern side of Florida should monitor this right now because nobody knows where exactly this will go. But we know that this system is going to turn a hurricane in the Caribbean, and this has become the first potential system for the Western Caribbean since the hurricane season has started this year. The only thing that we got here in the Western Caribbean, or the nearest thing, would be Imelda that developed as a depression and push off some shores across Puerto Rico, Dominica Republic. That would be Hispaniola, Jamaica, Cuba, Turks. And then it became a tropical storm in and around Bahamas there. And then it made a landfall in Bermuda as a category 2. That's the only thing we have gotten so far. So push off some showers in the Caribbean, the Western Caribbean. No depression hasn't formed as yet in the Western Caribbean, and this is expected to become the first potential system to form in the Western Caribbean, and this is not good. Based on the warmness, the sea surface temperature is crazy right now. The ocean heat content is crazy right now, peeps. So I hope you guys taking this thing serious. Trust me. I'm gonna put the ocean heat content on screen shortly. So I'm hoping you guys taking this thing seriously. So most of the times I'm on TikTok streaming. So I try my very best to start streaming over here and YouTube at least an hour to update you guys. So that's the oceanic content we're looking right there. That's the oceanic content we're looking right there, my peeps. It's pretty conducive at this time. Let me change this marker to blue, so we can, not blue, but more like black. Let's put it on black. So I could actually, well, blue could work. Let's work with the blue. Blue could work. Let's work with the blue. And then we bring it up back on screen. Let's work with the blue. So look at this. It's pretty crazy right here. Look at that. Look at that. That is crazy. That is definitely crazy, people. Look there. See that warmness below Haiti. Here, I could say Hispaniola. And that warmness, that's, you can see that the warmness goes way down in the sea, about 600 to 700. Let's see if I have it right here. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty far down, peeps. It's way down, and this is not good. If it does so down as what they're expected, a bit south of Dominica Republic, I just say Hispaniola overall. And so down here and then it do some rapid intensification process and upwelling. It could be a system to reckon with. And look here a bit south of Jamaica here as well, and Cuba and Cayman. It's really warm. The depth down is pretty much warm. It's way down. So peeps, I'll keep you guys informed, and make sure y'all follow the page. I'll be here to update you guys. Okay, so let's refresh this page as well. Let's see what's going on here, because definitely these red lines that you see on screen there, those are showing a strong wind shear that is impacting the system. That's why it's not even developing as quickly as possible, because of those deep shears that is impacting the system. So the map has updated. It is up. Oh shoot! Now I see why the GFS is saying that. No, I see why the GFS is saying this. Now I see why the GFS is lifting the system a bit north. Because as you can see, it has a loophole right here. A loophole right here. The system is right here. Hold on. The loophole is right here, peeps. A little loophole. Oh, I can't use the marker on here, but anyways, I'm gonna share this tab on screen with you guys. So make sure you like up his stream, and peeps. If you just join, like up his stream. As me over here informed, the uninformed. So yeah. So these red lines you see are strong wind shears. The red lines are strong wind shear that will impact the system. But now, as I can see, the system is developing a bit and is breaking apart the strong wind shear and has a loophole right in here to move up north. Will that do happen? Because the system is right here. I don't know if you see a little eye right here. This is where the system is currently located. The only thing that I can't put a mark on this page. So the system is right here, peeps. Right there. Right there. I don't know if you see the cursor. The cursor is right here. This is where it is. I look at eye right there. That is where it's at. A little high right here. I suppose I can see it. A little eye. Right between the yellow and red line right there. A little eye is there. I wish I could do a mark on this page, but I can't. I can't circle it. But this is where the strong wind shears are on the red colors. That's strong wind shear. But now, as I can see, the system is breaking apart the strong wind shear and has a loophole to move up north. Will that do verify all the possibilities are there? So stronger wind shear is up north. Weaker wind shear is here between Dominica Republic or Hispaniola across to Jamaica. The stronger wind shear is a bit east of the system. Not east, yeah, east and west of the system, but we're expecting the system to continue west, while the GFS is expecting that the system might travel north and do some upward and rapid intensification process and develop into a depression later on today. Well, a potential tropical cyclone, I should say, today, and then into a hurricane by tomorrow. And move up north across Hispaniola. So the possibilities are there as well. As I can see, the system might break apart the wind shear currently. So, peeps, gonna be careful. That's all I can say. And remember to check into the You can check with Med Service as well to make sure y'all are informed. And I will be here to inform you guys as well. Even if I don't do a live, I'll post a video and I'll update you guys. So please be safe. That's all I can say. And please be in monitor mode at this time. So I'll check in back with y'all later, my peeps. So stay safe, stay blessed, and hope you guys do have yourselves a wonderful rest on Monday. And thanks again for watching. And if you didn't catch me live, please leave a like on the video, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think about this. Yeah, if you have a question, just leave it in the comments. I'll reach back to you guys. So I'm out.